Hi Vogue, it's Rinna here, and I am going to show you my skincare routine today and my quick and easy makeup routine with my classic Smokey eye and Rinna lip. Let's start with cleanser. I had breakouts since I was probably 15 years old. I had melasma after having 2 children, and I was still breaking out 2 years ago getting cystic acne. I love a foam, feels like silk. So you just do that, and it's great to remove makeup and, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. I went to my first dermatologist when I was probably 13 or 14, and they put me on a program. And so ever since then, I've always had a skincare routine. So I've been on one for a long time now, honey. All right, let's wash it off. Now, I love me some hyaluronic acid. I just don't think you can have enough hyaluronic acid. It is just delicious on your skin. Hydrating. I love Dr. Barbara Sturm's Glow Drops because who doesn't like to glow? Anti-pollution drops. So this helps protect your skin from free radicals and all the bad boogie out there. So I love to put this on. Dr. Barbara Sturm Brightening Serum to get that melasma gone, girl. So again, I do like half a dropper full. And that's just to brighten that skin. Okay, so those are my first steps. I love Dr. Sapa's Rose Oil. And it smells like the most amazing roses. So I do that a lot before work. So my skin's really hydrated before we put the makeup on. Here's a secret that nobody knows about. Are you ready? Bone Marrow Cream by Mariana Chichit. You can put it all over your face. I always use it under my eyes. I have for probably 10 years. It is by far my favorite under eye cream. I don't know what the bone marrow does. All I know is I look fresh as a daisy, so I'm gonna go with it. All of this is important, right, for your skin. But I truly believe it also starts from the inside. So, you know, when I've overdone it, or I've had late nights, I've maybe had a few too many cocktails, you know, my skin will show it. So I think that as much as you can eat clean, it's not always exciting, but the cleaner I eat, and if I drink tons and tons and tons of water, my skin is better. And you know, I love to work out, so I work out every day, really. You know, when I'm happy and I look good and I feel good, all of it together makes everyone happy, right? Like if I'm happy, you're gonna be happy. And if I feel good, you'll feel good. And if my skin looks good, everyone's happy, right? So that's kind of the way I look at it. Here is my favorite neck cream of all time. It's René Rouleau's Intense Neck Cream. It is so, look at this. It's so delicious and creamy. You gotta lather that neck, honey. You gotta get it all over. Oh. So my girls, they're at that age where they wanna just go outside and bake in the sun. And I'm horrified when I see it. I'm like, guys, you cannot put your face in the sun. And of course they don't listen to me because, you know, back in the day we were like lying on foil in the backyard. Here's my favorite right now. Elta MD tinted sunscreen. I don't go downstairs until I put my sunscreen on. And I love that this is tinted because here's the thing. The minute you hit the windows, the minute you see the sun, it's gonna hit your face. So I always have sunscreen on. I love this because it gives you that, you know, just like a little hint of freshness, because you know, when I see Harry Hamlin, I want him to see I'm fresh as a daisy and I look cute, right? So I think this is always nice and then I'm protected. Dr. Sturm makes me a blood cream. So she takes my blood and she whips it up and she makes me my own cream. I'll tell you, I love it so much. I feel really fancy having my own blood cream, I will say. Augustine Bader's cream. Come on now. It has stem cells in it. Look at this. To look like I do at 57, it takes work, you know? It's all about maintenance, and I am not afraid to try lights and filler and Botox, whatever you need to do to feel fresh as a daisy, you just do it, right? Let's top it off with Dr. Lancer's Glowing Skin Reflector. This is so pretty. It's got like a little shine in it, like a little shimmer. Look at that little glow it gives you. And if you don't feel like putting makeup on, I'll do that and be like, fresh as a daisy, here I go, hi. Like pretty, right? I love that. Okay, let's get into makeup. All right, let's start with Kevyn Aucoin concealer. So I use it for work all the time, but I also use it like on a day-to-day basis. It covers beautifully. When I was in the 7th grade, my mom would not let me wear makeup, and I remember sneaking a little jar that looked much like this of purple frosted cream eyeshadow. I'd go to my gym class and I would put it all over my eyelid. It was not cute at all, but I thought I was so fabulous, and I'll just never forget it. And from then on, I've just never stopped. Like, I love makeup. I've been taught a little contouring. Doesn't hurt anybody. And I've been taught how to contour that nose, which, I've learned a lot from drag queens. Some of the greatest drag queens of all time do some of the best makeup ever. And I'll tell you, by watching RuPaul's Drag Race, I have learned a lot. So you put on your contour, you put on your concealer, and then you get your powder and you put a whole bunch under here, and they call it baking. I love baking, I think, more than anything, and I'm not talking cake, and I love cake. I like a lot of foundations, guys. Very hard to pick one, but I picked my easy go-to Bobbi Brown, and I mixed 2 colors because you never really should use one color. I think you gotta mix. My skin has a yellow undertone, and if I use a foundation that has too much pink in it, I turn gray. And gray is not cute. On Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they shoot with, high definition, and that's scary, by the way. It's frightening. We need more coverage when we're working. So listen, I'm not afraid to load it up. Now I'm gonna just take the Charlotte powder and just... The one thing about my mom, about Lois, is she never left the house without makeup on, full makeup. Now, she didn't wear foundation, but she did her eyes and her lips, and has always had beautiful skin, never had acne, never has had a facial, and we love to hate her for that because she's kind of perfect. But she did teach me about blush. So my mom would always say to me, you'll feel a lot better if you just put a little blush on. So I find that I don't leave the house without blush, and I love NARS Orgasm blush. It's my favorite. So I always think of Lois. I love my Tom Ford bronzer. You just give yourself a little warm glow, because who doesn't love a warm glow, honey, There you go. I love this NARS. It's a highlighter, and I'll just, look at that glow it gives. A little on the nose, a little on the chin. Just gives you that fresh, like, hi, I've just had sex, or I've just been in the sun. I look fresh, and I love the Anastasia brow pencil. That's all I use. I don't need a lot, but I'll go in and just kind of fill it in. I did have an uber thin brow moment back in the 80s, and it wasn't cute. Like, I need my brows. And Harry loves thick brows. He loves my brows thick. He'd be happy if I had a unibrow, but sorry, you're not gonna get a unibrow, Harry. And then what I love about this pencil, it's just so easy because it's got that on the end. And then sometimes I'll use a brow gel, but these suckers pretty much stay up on their own. I love this Urban Decay kit. I'll start with a lighter color on top. And this is quick. I do this in literally 10 minutes, maybe faster, because I don't have time, right? So then I go down the line, and depending on my mood, I love lately, I do a little like warmer under my eye. This is gonna be the smoky eye, but smoky eye for day, okay? So I love these warmer colors because it can bring out the kind of green. I have hazel eyes, so it brings out the green. So notice how I don't go all over the eyelid. I just kind of go to the last half because I want it lifted up. I love a cat eye. And then, you know, I might do a little bit darker just in the corners here. This is Laura Mercier's Smoke Caviar Stick. You can put it inside your eye and it doesn't bother you and it stays there. Like, look at that. All of a sudden, pop! Here's a trick that the makeup artist taught me, which is hard to do, but you lift up your top eyelid and you put the liner underneath. I'm told Angelina Jolie does it, so if she does it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show you my favorite mascara of all time. It's by Too Faced and it's called Damn Girl. You gotta say it like that. You gotta go, Damn Girl. This is a NARS liner and this is a Charlotte Tilbury liner. And again, these are like a brownish, so I like to add that. And then I'll take the Charlotte one. I'll just use my finger or a Q-tip. I've created Rinna Beauty and Lisa Rinna Lips because why not? When your lips have had a career of their own, why wouldn't you create a lip line, right? So guess what? It's here, Rinna Beauty, woohoo! We did a lip liner, we did 3 lip glosses and 3 lipsticks. So today, why don't we use the Troublemaker? We'll do Troublemaker and we'll do No Filter, how I line these lips. I just line them. I just get there. I go a little bit over. Because why not? Why wouldn't you? And you know, it doesn't have to be too dark, but I love a line. You know, I think it makes the lip look a little bigger, a little more symmetrical because you can even out places that are not even. And then I like to just take it like this and just go to town on it. Look at how pretty that is. I mean, is that not gorgeous? Gorgeous. I love this. I want to marry it. I love it so much. I take the gloss, another formulation I spent a long time on because I want it to last. So it's on the stickier side and the thicker side, but not too much. And voila, there she is. And then I'll do a final powder. Oh, we have to do under eye mascara. Hold on. All right, I'm happy, you're happy, we're all happy. I love you Vogue, I love you world. Have a great day. Mwah.